my beautiful Leos, and welcome. This is your weekend / Cancer full moon reading. We are looking into what spirit is highlighting that is coming your way, what energies are available for you to work with, as well as how this full moon in Cancer will be influencing you. Do check if you have any Cancer in your chart and or any other cardinal signs, which is Cancer, Capricorn, and Libra. So definitely check if you have any of those in your chart, where they're at, what house they're in, and to get more of an overall specified energy for yourself. But we are looking into what Spirit has for the Leo energies in general around this time. So, Leo, this is your channel. Do take what readings feel like they are yours. Leave the rest behind. Please do not force a reading to be yours. If it's just not yours this time around, it just may not be yours. So let's get started into it here for you, Leo, and see what energy is coming through here for you in this deck. If it wants to give you something. Okay, thank you. Let's see here. This is for Leo. You have Eclipse in Capricorn. All right, a cardinal sign coming in for you. This card says, new direction, reevaluate success. Some of you might have Capricorn in your chart or around you. It doesn't have to be. It's just the energy, but you will be moving in a new direction from this full moon. And I feel like you are reevaluating a lot of things right now. You know, Cancer energy could be a little bit in the feels, possibly a bit moody as a collective sense. And I feel like for some of you, you are really reevaluating what certain places and people make you feel great, what certain places and people make you feel drained or not that great, basically. I feel a reevaluation of everything, so you feel like you're more on the path to success. So a lot of you may be reevaluating your job, your career, what you do for work with this Capricorn energy. Some of you may even be reevaluating where you live, where you want to live, possibly reevaluating a move or wanting to move. I also get an energy of reevaluating your goals. Some of you could be making a list. I see somebody making a list right now. They're like listing something out in connection to things to do for the day, what things go first, what things are not as big as a priority. So some of you may start doing that. Some of you may start making lists or keeping yourself notes, sticky notes. I see sticky notes. Okay, let's see. Oh, here's your moon card. It has flew down. Oh, you have the balsamic moon, a time for healing. Beautiful. I really like this energy. And you have a wonderful hue of this lilac purple. So some of you definitely could be very drawn towards that lilac purple energy, or there is just something connected to that color for you right now, which is giving me a sense of calm. So with this balsamic moon flying through, a time for healing, Spirit is really guiding you towards prioritizing your healing. Yes, you want to make money. Yes, you want to make friends. Yes, you want love to strive or this, that, and the other. But sometimes things can't strive if you are pouring from an empty cup. So I really get you prioritizing yourself more. I felt that as your message for the new year. So I'm not really surprised that they are reiterating it in an indirect way for your first moon cycle of the new year. So let's see what other moon card comes out. I do want to get one on the cut. And you have, oh, hello, new moon in Libra. A new romantic cycle begins. Another hue of purple. Yeah, that's purple. All right, Leo, I feel like for some of you, you are going to be moving in a new direction in your healing and in your love life. And, you know, with the energy of Capricorn, oh, they always do this. they always talk about like everything at once. And it's just like makes me feel a little bit scattered. I don't want to make you feel scattered, but there is this very large indication that you are stepping into a new direction, a new path, reevaluating a lot of things. Possibly you're even reevaluating your love life or certain romantic situations. This is a very strong card for new love. And you also have you have this eclipse in Capricorn that says new direction. So there's definitely something new that is going to come from this full moon in Cancer, from this weekend's energy. Let's clarify this with the mermaids and see if they can give us some answers on this. So I get a message for almost every single area of your life, and they would do this to me with 3 cards out. I feel, like I said, strong reevaluation of career, job, moves, where you're at, where you're in. Some of you, strong reevaluation on romantic love. There could absolutely be a very healing cycle that comes to an existing relationship and or a totally new person coming in. You have the word new twice. So if you've been in your healing process for quite some time, this may be the energetic starting point for a new person to come in. Let's see what the mermaids are giving you here, Leo. I can't believe all of this beautiful purple as well. All right, so your first mermaid is turn away. Oh my gosh. So you have turn away underneath the eclipse in Capricorn, new direction. So there is a path, there is a person, there is a place, there is a belief system, there is a thought process that spirit is really guiding you to turn away from. Whoa. I didn't even know this card existed in this deck. Turn away from the, oh my gosh. So the direction to the people, places, things that you know you must. And be determined with it with this Capricorn energy. You know, Capricorn is very persistent. Capricorn is that doer, that hard worker. So Spirit is saying you have what it takes to place yourself on a new path. But you must have the determination and the discipline to want that for yourself. So there is something, you know, free will is a thing. So some of you, you are not turning away from something and this new direction is not opening up. You know, like this is what I mean when you watch tarot online, like you all have free will. That's why I started saying in the beginning, what energies are available for you to work with? Because sometimes we do nothing, sometimes we do everything, and it does shift your path. So let's see what other mermaids coming on here. A lot of you, for my Leos who are like, yes, I'm turning away. Yes, I'm choosing the new. Yes, I'm reevaluating everything. Yes, I'm ready to prioritize myself. This new direction is going to open up for you like that. It could take a little bit longer time from this, but doesn't mean it won't happen. We also have discernment. Under a time for healing. Wow. Okay. Let's get the last one. We have new romantic cycle begins. New moon in Leo. New moon in Libra with move forward. Look at that, man. All right. Some of you, you know, I feel like you are almost, I see you turning away from something in a very smooth way. You know, you're like, all right, well, whoop, there I go. And it's just like you just slipped right out of someone's fingers. Because you want to move forward. You are reevaluating everything and you're realizing there are certain people, there are certain places, there are certain things, there are certain energies within you that you must turn away from. Look at that. You have turn away, discernment, and move forward. Right under the new romantic cycle begins in Libra, showing a extremely strong message that your love life is going to start moving to a new direction. There could be somebody that you have to turn away from. You have to heal. So new and better love come in for you. Some of you, you have been in a healing process for quite some time, and new love is definitely presenting itself to you. I do feel like for some of you, there may have been a new person that you were interested in. I almost get a battle between two new people for some of you. There could be two new energies that present themselves, and I almost feel like one of these energies is a repetition of what you know you're not looking for, and the other one of these energies is that new path, that new direction. So could be a little bit of a testing moment as well. Some of you, you could have gone through a breakup, a separation, or something like that. Spirit is saying move forward, prioritize your healing. New love is coming your way. So, wow. And a lot of you, you also could go, you could work somewhere new, or there could be like new work, new love in the workplace with the Capricorn energy here. And if that's something that you keep doing that you know you shouldn't do, that's your energy of turning away. If this is something that is like newer to you and something you haven't dove into yet, then possibly it could be nice to have that common denominator. All right, Leo, let's see what, I got this fortune deck a long time ago, and I really never used it, but something told me to use it. So here we are. Let's see. All right, so your wish answer is yes. All right, and your fortunes are to not trust too many people. You are going along a safe journey. You have or will receive unexpected pleasure. And this is card number 19. Okay, so they want you to be not that easy going with trusting everybody. And this is also indicating that you're going on a long, safe journey and you will receive some unexpected pleasure. That's cool. And the wish answer is yes for this card. And your lucky number is 531. Okay. I'm not really sure much what to do with that. They just told me to grab it, so maybe there was something there for some of you. All right, let's move on to the next portion of this reading is looking into, you know what's so interesting is they gave me this this relationship deck to use. And now that we're getting so much highlight on new romantic cycles, moving in new directions, turning away from certain things and people, definitely explains to why I got this calling to take this deck. So you have card 35 flying through, sensitivity. There you go. The frequency of sensitivity helps us to open the world of subtle and details while anchoring in a structural foundation, thus supporting us to become more fully multidimensional. Yeah, like I said in the beginning, this could be a little bit of a moody time or sensitive time. You know, some things may not feel the greatest. Or it could just feel a little bit overwhelming or a lot's going on. Or you might just be feeling really sensitive right now. You may be picking up on other people's thoughts and feelings. Like I said, we are under the full moon in Cancer. That could create some sort of emotional upheaval. Let's see what else you have from the relationship oracle. You have the first chakra, the root chakra coming in here. And you also have curiosity. Yeah, you know, Leo, I feel like somebody new is going to spark your interest. There could be some new job or new side hustle, new way to make money that sparks your interest. Some of you are very curious on how something would, this could be general. Some of you are very curious about how something would go if you moved forward with an idea or a plan. Spirit is saying, follow this curiosity. Your root chakra knows that this is going to bring you success. Plant the seed now. And like your fortune said, that you will have or receive some unexpected pleasure. Some of you may definitely be getting closer to somebody, or somebody's definitely wanting to get closer to you here. Absolutely. I almost feel like some of you may get compliments or some interest from a friend. Why is curiosity here? Duality. Okay. So whatever you're seeking is also seeking you, whether it's a person, a goal, a hobby, a way of making money, a type of romance you want, a type of job you want to have. Whatever you are seeking is also seeking you, but there is this energy with taking action, moving forward, and turning away from the past. And it's just not where you belong any longer. And I feel like that might not be the easiest thing to work through, but it is the most rewarding thing to work through. So I definitely get a seeking like energy where you're just seeking for that new direction, that new path, that healing, that new cycle. And I feel like if it has something to do financially, Spirit is saying, put the past in the past, move forward. If you need to leave a job, do it with discernment, do it with a smooth flowing energy. You know, don't create much drama or upheaval. Just slip on out as best as you possibly can. Some of you, even to a relationship, slip on out. A friend, slip on out. Really in that energy of just flowing with it and not fighting it. So you got some new energy presenting itself. That is your main message here. We are going to look on romantic love in a second. I'm just going to get your regular tarot out and see what general message still wants to connect to this. Anything general for Leo? Yes, we're talking about work. Yes, we're talking about turning away from things, moving forward. We do see new romantic cycle. We do see curiosity coming in. What else? Is there anything to add generally to this, Spirit? Knight of Cups. They're hitting you on love here. The Lovers. And the Page of Wands. Oh yeah, someone new is going to spark your interest. Could be somebody that is reaching out to you online, on social media, message, text message, phone call. Page of Wands not always a phone call for me. So actually, could be more of like a message-like sense. Oh yes, if you were not pursuing anybody or you weren't up to love, you might be surprised that somebody sparks your interest. Some of you could be surprised if this is a reconciliation-like energy. Some of you, you have the Knight of Cups, Page of Wands. I'm telling you, you have two people here. Go with the person that makes you feel like you want to learn from them and gives you more of that curious energy opposed to the energy of that. It's almost like attention versus learning. There's one of the energies that are more attention focused and the other energy is in a more learning focused. Spirit is guiding you to the more learning energy for some reason. Obviously, instead of the attention one. Can you please clarify this once more? All right, so still on your love life. I feel like some of you could be meeting new people, meeting better people who spark more of interest within you. Some of you could have a random person that gives you an idea of how to shift things for you. Knight of Cups to Death. The Lovers to Temperance. Could have a long-awaited reconciliation come in. Page of Wands, Two of Cups. Oh, you're going to like this person. All right, so there's definitely some good news coming in for you. Page of Wands, good news to the Two of Cups for me. Absolutely. You could be receiving good news from a friend, from another person. It doesn't have to be love. For a lot of you, it's definitely love. It could be in a multitude of things, but I personally feel like it is love. I feel like for others of you, if you are like, no, 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 it is not love, there could be a friend or family member that sparks something within you that gives you like an aha moment, or they plant an idea in your head that you were just like, oh my gosh, why didn't I think of that before? That's going to change everything. So I would be very open to energies that present themselves and contemplate on what you feel, what makes you feel driven, what makes you feel like, that's not for me. Definitely strong here. And man, you got love coming your way. I'm telling you, look at that. The Knight of Cups of Death. If they're an intention energy, you will repeat the cycle. So some of you are getting placed with two people to choose to step into a new direction with love. And there is an attention-seeking energy around you. I do feel like this energy just is seeking the attention from you. And I feel as though there is another person here who is a lot more, I just get this curious sense of nature where you want to know more about this person. You want to learn about this person. And they're not like fighting for your attention in a weird validation way. Some of you do have a good news or a long-awaited a message come in. Super strong here because you have the Lovers to Temperance. There could definitely be a long-awaited reconciliation or a long-awaited message that comes in for you here, Leo. Let's look on it. Let's look on it and get your love oracle from the Island Time. What's coming in for Leo here? If you are in a relationship, Leo, your person may be giving you an idea that sparks something within you and you're like, oh my gosh, beautiful idea. Let's do it. Let's go. And it could open up a whole new cycle for you and your person. So existing relationships definitely could find a renewed spark. What's that noise? Oh, street cleaning. Some of you may find a renewed sense of spark with your person. I almost feel like you need it. I think things, not to offend anybody, but existing relationships, things could have gotten like a little bit too predictable or a little bit boring. Things might be getting more exciting because this looks like exciting energy. So let's see what your Island Time has. You have girl talk, time with friends. So you might be asking people about this or talking with people or just asking opinions from people. You have not today, not dealing with it, avoiding conversation. So a lot of you Leos have just been keeping love at an arm's length, or maybe this person that you've been connecting to has been a bit distant. And we have abundance. Yeah, right on that Page of Wands to the Two of Cups. Keep a positive mindset, manifest exactly what you want, gratitude and bliss. Some of you with girl talk, not today, and abundance, some of you are hearing from somebody who like refused to talk to you and now they're deciding they want to talk to you now. Some of you were that person and I feel like this person's going to try to talk to you. Abundance on the row of the new moon in Libra with the new cycle of love, the Page of Wands, the good news, the Two of Cups, the coming together, and the abundance. Aw, how cute. I like that. That's why I don't take as many flyers, because if they feel like I'll hear it cut. They say it in cut. And that means they want me to cut the deck because they have placed them in a certain order. And it just makes so much sense to me. Some readings, I'm like, wow, yeah, no wonder why I hear that. And sometimes it's not to fly, not to grab the flyers. Sometimes it is, though. Okay, so on girl talk, we have talking. All right, so you may be doing a lot of talking. Could be talking to your friends about things. Could be talking to your family about things. Could even be talking to a lot of people. Not today. Too stabbed in the back. Yeah. Heartbreak, pain. So I do feel like for some of you, there is somebody who you feel like played you, or possibly, maybe there was some pain between the two of you and there was like a mutual Disassociation, we have abundance to the snake. Yeah. Oh my gosh. I'm telling you, there is an energy. There is two. Okay, for a lot of you, there is two energies. Perfect. Abundance and snake. One of these energies, if you are single, is a very strong attention seeker, and they will place you back on the path that you're trying to get off of. One of these energies will place you on the abundant energy. Honestly, you want me to tell you which one's which, right? And that's what I mean. You try to use your intuition. Who do you feel like is just seeking your attention? And who do you feel like is actually into you? I felt that in the beginning. They confirmed. Thank you. Thank you. All right, well, let's get more. Clarify this for Leo one more time. You may hear from someone that you, or that one of these people is just, but that would happen with the Capricorn moon to turn away. Could be a little testy. We have talking to the dragonfly, being lighthearted, could have some lighthearted conversations or just talk with friends about love, or even with love, having lighthearted conversations. So you have not today with stabbed in the back to the coffin. So for a lot of you, whoever you had an ending with or whoever ended things with you, they're going to come back around. They were either bluffing and or feel like they made the wrong choice. Possibly you ended things with this person and they have regrets. And on the abundance to the snake, we have heart with a key. Welcoming new love, open your heart, getting together, perfect. Oh my gosh. There it is, the heart with the key. Choosing the right key. Singles. You might feel tested. It might not feel that horrible. You could just be like, wait a minute. Does this person just want all my attention? Does this person just want to know what I'm all about? Or does this individual actually care about me? There are two people here for a lot of you singles, or there will be. Some of you, you could have a past person versus a new person, where it's almost like, there it is. Will you turn away? Will you repeat the cycle? Or will you stay in their energy and repeat the cycle? Or will you turn away and shift yourself in a new direction? So some of you, there could be past versus new here. If you're in a relationship, I'm not sure if things like got boring or you just needed some more ideas to get together or do things with each other. But I see more abundance happening and like feeling more like a loving relationship than maybe what it was or the energy it has been in. Nonetheless, your romantic energy is going into something new. Very strongly. Super strongly. Some of you, you have some support around you that you can ask friends, family, things along those lines. Let's clarify this for love once more. Now that we have the oracle out, Spirit, do you have anything to add? On all this talking, we have the Two of Swords. So people around you can help you make decisions, help you see things clearly if you need do so. On all of this endings here, we have the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, new cycle coming from an ending. New cycle presenting itself from somebody there was an ending with. And you also have the Emperor. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. I mean, some of you could have 3 people here, but I'm not going to go that far. You know, if you have that, then good luck in figuring it out. I'm not going to confuse myself with it. But with the Emperor here, you are getting a chance to level up your love life. with someone more mature, someone more stable, someone newer. You are either the masculine that is attracting in this beautiful new cycle, or you are the feminine that could be attracting in a masculine. It doesn't necessarily matter. It just matters what you identify with. You could be a female who feels like you're more masculine, whatever the case may be. But there is something shifting here for you. Let's clarify one more time, because you know I have to with the Wheel of Fortune here. If anything has ended for you recently, let it. This person will have regrets. Absolutely. And there will be new people that presented themselves to you. Please clarify this for Leo. Some of you, this person you did have an ending with, I feel like there's new energy available too. Just a lot going on right now. And I knew it from the first 3 cards. I'm like, oh, this is going to be all over the place. 2 of Swords to the Ace of Wands. All right, so that could be a phone call. This could be a phone call. You have the Wheel of Fortune to the 9 of Wands. Some of you may have this person blocked, or this person had you blocked and they are deciding to undo that. The Emperor to the Knight of Swords. Whoa. You have so much communication coming in for this weekend. You may be hearing from a lot of people. Friends, love, co-workers, whomever. But you definitely have something coming in very, very quickly here for you. A lot of you, I feel like you might have 2 energies almost like versing each other. Not necessarily, but like energetically. Do you go back to the past? Do you give this person a chance? Do you strive towards the new? That could happen. You have so much communication with love. I also want to say for some of you, there's a blessing in disguise ending. Someone breaks up with you, let them. Because there's new love available for you. Better love, new direction. You will stop repeating the past with this person. I would not fight for them. I mean, you can do whatever you want, but still. If I get a fighting energy, if you fight somebody to not leave or not end things, it's just going to reoccur the cycle again. And it'll end up ending again. Others of you, this is definitely coming from somebody that you ended things with, or they ended things with you. Others of you, you just have a multitude of people ending with, new people. I don't even know. People in the supermarket parking lot try and talk to you. And if that happens to some of you, I don't know why, because I randomly just saw that. Somebody might try to talk to you in the supermarket parking lot. Or in the supermarket. What is that? I just get so many people talking to you. It could be a little bit overwhelming. Because you might be like, okay, well, I want to know what I want to do. So, communication coming in hot. Yeah. And a lot of new energy coming in. So, that's where I feel like you're going to be placed with some sort of tests on backpedaling or front pedaling. Literally. Maybe some of you even are on a bike or do spin class. Because I just seen a bike. You know, some of you, I almost feel like this person is a fitness instructor and or somebody who's like really into fitness, or maybe you're really into fitness. But let's recap. Existing relationships, definitely newfound spark. Not sure exactly where y'all were, but I get things looking up, more exciting. Love that. Others of you, singles or separated or mingles or whatever you identify yourself as romantically, get ready. Because you got some energy coming your way. For sure. And if you have recently gone through a breakup, I don't even care if it was like 3 hours ago, this person will regret it. Yeah. And then that will be your testing energy on, do you backpedal or front pedal? So it could come in a little bit differently for you energetically. So that's what I have here for you, Leo. You know, I feel like they really were trying to hit home for you romantically for some reason. So maybe this full moon in Cancer astrologically is highlighting something relationshipy for you. I don't know. I'm not that like astrologically, I guess you could say intelligent. I don't know. I'm open to learning though. I'm trying to learn. I know like basic astrology. I don't know. Maybe some of you Leos can comment down who know, and you're like, oh my gosh, Miss Machiste. Yeah, it is doing something with our love life. Because what's going on here? And there's such discipline around your love life, or some sort of strong discipline around it right now, where spirit will, okay, there you go. Spirit will reward you for being disciplined and putting yourself forward. And look at the card that flew out for you as your ending oracle. Reflect on your priorities, the word I was saying over and over and over in the beginning. Beautiful. What is this? Last quarter moon in Aquarius. Some of you may have Aquarius energy in your chart or around you. Let us see. Where is this? Here we go. Wow. Full circle. We really love it. Drawing this card suggests it's time to be more grounded and work out what really matters to you. Once you're clear about your priorities, you can start to allot time, energy, and focus to them. If you want to create something solid, it takes a mix of good ideas and practical work. The most important thing to work out now is what's really important to you and whether you're living your life in accordance with that. If not, this card is a nudge to make changes so you can achieve what you want. This is an energy of modern and cool, and another that's rustic and real. Once you know your priorities, it becomes possible for you to work out where to focus your attention in terms of your life and your manifestations. Yeah. Wow. Some of you may have a connection to amethyst or jasper, they're indicating here. So, wow. That's what I have here for you, Leo. Someone let me know if there's something about this full moon in Cancer connected to love. Because, geez, I mean, I get it, you know, it's a water sign, emotional, stuff like that. But this was like very strong. When usually they give me an equal amount of general and romance, I feel like it was like 75% romance and like 25% general. But, you know, there could be a reason for that. There could be a strong message that's needed to get out there for the Leo collective about love right now. And you got, remember your mermaids, turn away discernment and move forward. If that's something you got to do, if that's something is placed within your path right now, remember that guidance and move forward. I do want to show you this shirt as well. How cute. It is a butterfly. And it says down here, to be yourself. Right? So cute. Also, I do have the Lord of the Rings deck. What we will be doing with that, which I'm like super excited. I don't know why it comes to the Lord of the Rings. I just get like this like of excitement. But we're going to do an unboxing video live because I want to talk about the movie. I want to talk about the cards. I want to do it more in a live sense so that we can talk and chit chat about it. And we're going to go through the whole thing. We're going to go through all the little spurts that they wrote for each card because whoever made this deck actually did connect the cards, the tarot, to also the movie and the book. So I just think it's like super cool. So we're going to do that on live. Let me grab the deck and show you. We're going to do that on live. So do check the community page because I'm going to let you know when we're going to do it on live. And it's probably going to be within the next like couple days. And then we're going to do a reading with these and see what spirit has for us from this. But look how cool their guidebook is. You know how like things, oracle decks come with guidebooks like that. So it's like the Lord of the Rings. And look at this. It's like the map of Middle Earth. But in tarot card interpretation form. So we're going to have a lot of fun. I'm excited to share with you this, you know, and that's how I know I'm really being myself, because The Lord of the Rings was something I loved when it first came out. I remember going to see the Return of the King with my dad, and we got there a little bit late. And when I tell you, me and him watched this 3-hour and some odd change movie in the first row of the movie theater like this the whole time. But it was worth it. But yeah, so I'm really excited for that. I don't know why I didn't tell y'all this, but I'll tell y'all it now. In terms of zodiac signs in the spread that could be around you or in your chart, we have Capricorn, we have Aquarius, we have Libra, Aries, Gemini, and Sagittarius. And Scorpio. So, sorry about that. I just remembered right now. So, thank you all so very much. I love each and every one of you out there, and sending all my love to all my Leos. Check the channel. Leo Plus is continuously going out. We have another one going out today, and then continuously on through the next week. So, I love you all more than you could ever imagine, and I'm wishing you the best and sending all my love. Bye now.